Greetings once again. My name is John Gabriel, and today I'd like to talk with you a little bit about my all-time great book called The Ultimate Book of Numbers. So, in this short video, I'll explain to you why it's the best book and why you should download it. So let's begin. Now, The Ultimate Book of Numbers is a book that is worth more than all the other books on number combined. And it tells you everything you need to know about numbers, okay? Everything that is correct historically, factually, contextually, and from every other possible perspective. In 19 chapters, I give you everything you need to know about number, whether you're a high school student or a math professor who still doesn't understand the number concept, because I've never met a math professor in the mainstream or a teacher who actually knows what a number is. So this is also for them. And I'll go a lot further. At the almost towards the end of the book, chapter 18, I show you how you can teach your tiny little toddler how to understand all the arithmetic operations, with the only prerequisite being how to count in whole numbers. So I show you what happened right from the beginning, how the foundations were laid, how arithmetic was born. Arithmetic was born in geometry, by the way. And uh, as far as number is concerned, it came long, long after the concept of ratio. So there were ratios long before number. But you ask, but isn't a ratio about numbers? No, it's not. A ratio was a concept the ancient Greeks discovered that allows one to compare two magnitudes, where a magnitude is not a number, right? It's just the idea of size, dimension, or extent. So, uh, in this book, you will see how you got arithmetic, how you got the four basic operations of arithmetic using only ratios of magnitudes. In other words, at chapter 4, you still don't have numbers. And then in chapter 5, I show you how numbers are used in arithmetic. And then I begin to elaborate on a little bit of the history and how zero came to be accepted as a number. Zero isn't actually a number, but it plays a useful role in mathematics. In chapter 7, I show you all the pitfalls in algebra that result from the fact that algebra uses the abstract unit to measure, unlike geometry, where a physical unit is used. And the difference is that if you measure in geometry, the measure is 100% precise. On the other hand, measure in algebra is never precise. And in fact, algebra sacrifices precision for generality, okay, because it uses the abstract unit, which is dimensionless. So I don't only give you that; I explain to you numbers as a rate concept. Okay, so from ratio we get the rate concept, and of course numbers in probability, in calculus as solutions to equations. I also dedicate a chapter showing you how mainstream mathematics academics fail dismally to understand the number concept. Also, I dispel the myth that there is such a thing as a real number. There isn't. There isn't even such a thing as an irrational number. The phrase irrational number is an oxymoron, because number is by definition rational, and rational implies number. And then, of course, in chapter 16, I tell you about the difference between the two kinds of arithmetic. Chapter 17, I give you a glimpse into the brilliant mind of my ancestors, okay? They were unbelievably smart. No one before them or after them came close to their clarity of thought. And 18, again, I said it's about showing your toddler how to do the 4 basic operations, even fractions, by the way. So if you go to this chapter, your toddler will even be able to multiply and divide fractions and everything. In fact, you yourself, once you've read it, will understand that measuring is the same as division or multiplication. Okay. With division being a more primitive operator than multiplication. And in chapter 19, I give you a brief history of the discovery of the number concept, beginning with the first recognized mathematician, Thales. In Greek, you pronounce that Thalis, and his discovery of parallelism. Okay, so you wouldn't have numbers if it weren't for parallelism. Yes, that's also something you can find out about reading my book. So this book is for you and for your children and for your children's children. Okay, it's worth millions of dollars, not just thousands of dollars. It's worth millions of dollars. But I'm giving it to you free of charge. You can get it here on the academia site. You don't even have to become a member. All you have to do is log on with your Google account and you can download it. It's free of charge. Okay. So I encourage you also to become a follower of mine on academia because I've written many, many articles. Okay. I'm in the top 0.1%. And here are my articles, plenty of them that you can read and learn about a lot of things. Okay. Not just what I've talked about, which is the most important concept in mathematics, number. Don't know how much longer I'm going to be around. I think I've been around too long already. So I honestly don't know what's in store ahead, and sometimes I care and sometimes I don't. But in any case, become a follower here, and you'll have access to over 229 papers, including 3 free books and including my all-time great An Introduction to the Single Variable New Calculus, which is also free, and also the non-fiction origins of uh, history and origins of calculus. So there'll also be a link here to where you can donate, and I encourage you to donate a few dollars. I could really use the money. Believe it or not, I'm below the poverty level where it comes to income. So that's pretty much it. Again, if you're not already a subscriber to my YouTube channel, become one. You can also join the Discord, the New Calculus Discord, but you have to pass a little test to show that you're really interested in learning, because we don't want to encourage trolls. You have to score 10 out of 10 on the test, and you can take it as many times as you like. Okay, but you'll learn a lot if you join the New Calculus Discord, because I tend to be a lot more open on the Discord server than I am anywhere else. And you'll learn much more. And we have a lot of members now. I think close to 200 or 300, I'm not sure, but it's growing by the day. So this is pretty much it. I encourage you to become a member, subscribe, tell your friends about it, and make sure you download these free ebooks to which I'll place links. My name is John Gabriel. This is a New Calculus channel. Till next time, goodbye.